Hi, reporting from Seattle, Washington.
What was that? This just in. Reporting live.
I'm like, Laurel, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh my God. Okay, welcome to Welcome to Don't Quote Us, okay? I'm Laurel.
I'm Brittany.
And we're here today to give you some listening pleasure. I know, you should be so grateful. But listen, can we talk about, I know we haven't released episode 6 yet, but can we talk about the crying in 5 and 6?
The excessive crying?
Oh, Sydney sent me a video. She sent me a video of her crying listening to your episode.
Oh my God.
She's like, you guys have me fucking crying. And it's like her looking down at her phone and like tears running
And
down
then we
her
had
face.
the other message on our podcast page where this girl, I think she's friends with you on your IG. She messaged saying like that my episode made her cry, like she was in tears. I'm just like, oh my Kylo, do you hear that, Kylo? You touched many hearts, my boy.
It's so funny. I mean, it's not funny, but it is kind of funny because you can tell when we're about to cry.
We're like this. We're like.
So funny. It's not funny, but it is. Okay, how's work been?
Work's been pretty good. You know, I'm still like in the training phase, but I just think while I'm training, they're not dumping everything. They're training me on like something specific, and they're giving me a chance to like actually do it multiple times before moving on to the next thing. Yeah, which I appreciate because I'm not going to learn something one time.
No. Oh, please, for sure. No.
Repetition, right? Isn't that what they say?
Yeah. Word on the street is though that you have 100 Teams meetings a day.
Oh my God, I can't get anything done. If I hear another
what are they about?
Bro, I'll put my head through the fucking wall, bro.
What are these meetings about?
So it's just like anything and everything is wild because obviously I'm in the AR, so it's like invoicing shit like that, which is cool.
Is everyone remote? Is that why?
Yeah. So like, and we also have people like in Cali, Germany, like all over the place.
Okay. That makes sense.
And like producers and stuff are everywhere.
Yeah.
But like, there's still a ton of us that come to the office, right?
Yeah.
And this is so nuts to me because like we'll even be like in the office, like sitting next to each other, but they'll put their headphones in and join the meeting on Teams, but we're literally like this far away from each other. And I'm thinking in my head, like, why the fuck are we doing this? Why don't we just talk to each other face to face? Like, what the fuck, bro? I'm just like,
I fucking hate work.
Bro, I'm just like, this needs to take off. This podcast needs to take the fuck off because I'm sick of this shit, bro.
You guys better listen. I'm just kidding. No, but honestly, I get it. My boss the other day, I had to set up a call with one of our customers at work, and that bitch was avoiding my phone calls and emails. And so I had scheduled this call together, right? Mm-hmm. And my boss, at the time, my boss is remote. Every 6 weeks he comes back, right? Mm-hmm. Fuck off. And he was in his office, and he was like, do you want to bring your computer in here and we can hop on the Teams together? And I'm like, no. Why would we sit in front of each other on different computers? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Like come on.
Come on. Corporate life, like they try to just be too fucking corporate, and it's weird.
And they overcomplicate things.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Bitch, why?
For sure.
One more Teams call.
Dude,
I'm punching my work laptop.
No, I literally, I'm grateful that I obviously am employed.
Of course.
And I'm grateful that like I'm able to pay my bills and stuff.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. And I'm also grateful that like I was able to like make the career change that I did so late in my life, even though I'm not old, but whatever. But what I will say is like I fucking hate the corporate life. And I've always said this. I've always fucking said this. I do not suck dick for work.
No.
I will not show up to work and suck your dick.
No.
If I'm sucking dick, I'm doing it because I want it. And it's recreational.
It's recreational.
I'm not doing it at work, right? I'm not going to be down here deep throwing someone's dick for no fucking reason. No. And so the other day, I took PTO on Wednesday because they were having a work barbecue.
Yeah.
I said, fuck this. I'm not doing this.
I just didn't enjoy it. I think I said I had a migraine. I really hope they never find out about this podcast because
we're fired.
I didn't really have a headache. But it's like, why do we have to like my thing is like, why do they have this expectation that we have to like gather as friends when we're not friends? We're
And
fucking
schmooze.
coworkers.
Yeah.
Can we just keep it about business?
Yeah, I know.
I don't give a fuck who your family is. I'm sorry, but I really don't care.
I don't care, and I don't want to see pictures of your kids.
No, I really. Speaking of kids,
Okay.
this is a good one.
Today's episode, the last episode we just recorded.
Loved it.
And this episode that
Yeah.
we're recording now,
Yeah.
I fucking love.
Yeah.
So the name of today's unfiltered file is the Childfree Clapback.
Yes.
Because we both don't have kids.
Nope.
Because kids are...
It's a lot of work.
As I'm like reading these notes here, okay, I say that I'm so excited for this one, and I am. And I do agree with what I said here, that the children conversation is so touchy.
It is.
And here's like one thing that I don't like about, I talk shit about not liking kids, but I'm going to be honest with you, like I fuck with kids in the least creepiest way possible. The thing that I don't like about like the children conversation is like, do you ever feel like you're not allowed to have a conversation about kids because you don't have them?
100%. People will literally tell us to not speak on it because we don't have the experience in it.
Yeah, because we don't know what it's like.
I really don't think you have to actually have a kid to know what it's fucking like.
Yeah.
It's common sense. We know it's hard work. We know it's expensive.
And we know kids are crazy.
Yes.
And I said this in one of the earlier episodes, like, I'm sorry, but like, I'm not a fucking idiot. Like, I don't need to have kids to know that, like...
I don't want one.
Well, I don't need to have kids, like, to know that, like,
Yeah.
raising a child, especially alone, is difficult.
Yeah.
And it comes with its own set of
Yeah.
shit. But...
Yeah.
I'm gonna have an opinion on it.
Yeah.
Because like, I'm sorry, but I keep saying I'm sorry. I'm not fucking
No.
sorry. I've been affected by people who have kids, even at
Yeah.
work. People
Yeah.
who like have to go because
Yeah.
Timmy missed the fucking bus or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck. Listen, like, figure it the fuck out.
Yeah. And then also, people that have kids try to speak on why we don't have kids. And it's like, really weird that you have such a fucking opinion about that.
Yeah.
For me, I think they're just envious that they
Yeah.
don't have that freedom that we have.
Yeah, for sure. Well,
I could be totally wrong. I could just be talking out of my ass, but that's the vibe that I get
no.
when these people try to chime in on why we should have a fucking kid.
Okay.
Ugh.
Just like that.
I know, it just irritates me. Because you know why? It's usually men. Men are the ones that have the biggest opinion about it.
It's
Women
so
were put
funny.
on this earth to reproduce. Fuck off.
I know. Fucking
Actually, I'm here for many other reasons.
First
but
of all, don't ever tell me that what women were put on this earth for.
you had to beat your ass. That's what it's for. Bro, dead ass.
I can't stand men are just separate episode.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do a little bit of background. Okay, so
yep.
we were both raised with several siblings.
Yep.
Obviously, we didn't know each other when we were kids.
Nope.
But we didn't have the best childhood, and I think both of us look back at our childhood and disagree with how we were raised,
Yes.
or recognize like where the mistakes were.
Yes.
To our parents' credit, I'll say this, like, obviously, you know, the one constant here is time. And like, as time progresses, people could become more aware of things, and things change and times change and so on and so forth. So do I think like, you know, I would like to think that if our parents had like another stab at it, like right now,
They would do it
a little bit differently.
Yeah.
But you know, obviously they know the answer to that. But we, like I said, we both disagree with kind of like some things that happened in our childhood and how we were raised. And that's what led us down, you know, this path versus the path that most women we grew up with went down.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I feel like our generation and before, we were like bred to like
100%.
the white picket fence idea is like, you were going to grow up, be someone's wife and be someone's mom.
Yep.
So weird.
And back then, I'm not going to lie, back then I did want that when I was younger, when I was like in my early 20s.
You did?
Yeah, I thought so.
Really?
Yeah, I did. I know.
Wow.
You almost got married.
Yeah. Wait, when?
Trey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Ring on my finger.
Yeah, see?
Cheating bastard.
Cheating bastard.
But yeah, no. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, when?
Oh my God.
I'm trash. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I can't remember a time.
I just think we were just young and dumb, dude. I don't think we really
thought about it.
Really thought about it.
Correct. Well, you want to know what's funny though is like I think about like the whole kids conversation, right? Even like the whole marriage conversation. I think people who get married and have kids before 30 are crazy.
I think it's a lot.
It's crazy.
It's a lot.
You're crazy.
Yeah.
Because like imagine, okay, what your life experience right now, imagine not having that in your 20s, right? Think about who you were in your 20s, what you didn't know, what you hadn't experienced yet, and then involving a whole ass fucking lame husband, and then a fucking
lame baby,
kid.
yeah,
his lame baby. Come here, lame baby. Like
you look just like your father.
But like it's
and it goes back to what you said. We know people that live that life.
Yeah, and their husbands are in our DMs.
Yes, sick.
Nasty.
When I was single, it was like I had more men that were not single in my DMs than men that were actually single, which is insane to me.
I slept with a couple of them.
I mean, it's not your husband.
It's not my problem. Okay.
Dead ass.
Oh, here comes someone walking in.
Okay.
What?
We're filming.
We're filming. Probably 6. Yep.
I wonder if they're the people that have it reserved. It's okay.
I don't know. He had a paddle.
Oh, okay.
He had a fucking paddle because for those who can't see, our camera is sitting on a ping pong table. What is this, ping pong?
Yeah.
And he came in and he was like, I'm like, what? Like, obviously we're recording.
I know. We had to improvise today in the setting. It's because we're too poor. We can't afford a fucking.
We can't afford our own studio.
We just need to get like you know what we're talking about. We just need to get like a little like storage unit and turn it into like. I can't afford an extra $50 a month on splitting it.
Oh my god. Okay, so.
Okay, yeah. So.
I
see your question. It says, I don't know if you've ever dated anyone with kids.
Yeah, have you?
Yeah.
Who? Who have you dated with kids?
What was his name? Hold on.
Okay, that's the story.
Hold on. No.
I just snorted.
Devontae. Do you remember him?
Oh, I thought about him the other day.
Yeah. He had a son.
Yeah. Okay.
But he was a trash father. So I say this because when we first met, for the longest time, I didn't even know that he had a kid, right? It wasn't until the mother of his child messaged me on fucking social media and was like, I can't remember what she said, but you know how that goes. You know how that story goes, right?
Yeah.
Spilled the beans, he had a kid. So I'm like, you have a kid?
You didn't even know he had a kid?
No, because he never said anything.
That's weird.
I know. Well, you have that similar story too. But yeah, so finding out he had a kid, so I was like, okay, like, how often do you see your kid? Because your kid's obviously not here. He claims, and this is another thing, men that bash the mother of their children.
Red flag.
We don't know the story, but it's like, why do you lead with that?
Also red flag.
Yes. So he was saying all these ill things about her, and that's why he can't see his son. And so holiday comes around. Okay, well, you're going to get your son anything? Nope, didn't get his son anything. So for me, it was like seeing someone not be involved and choosing to proactively not make like an effort.
So unattractive.
I was like, I don't want to be this woman who's this angry, having to go on social media and hunt down who the father of her child is, seeing, talking to, messaging, like, just because you guys had a child together and you have to deal with this person the rest of your life. So it's like, just seeing that, I already knew, like, I maybe not wanted kids, but just all these like little things that happen like throughout your life that kind of like solidify why you still haven't had a kid. That was one of the incidents. It's just like looking back on it, like, I don't want to be this person. I don't want to have to hunt down the father of my child, ask for diapers, stress about it, like go through the course if you have to go through the course, because that's a whole other fucking mess. It's just dating someone with a kid. Also, again, when I try to like explain to him like, oh, you should buy him something, and it's not, it's always, well, you don't understand. I would but then she'll just throw it away, or he won't even get to open it. And it's like, okay, there's an excuse for everything. Like, clearly I don't have a kid, so what the fuck do I know? But like, it's kind of common sense, you know? So that was like a little ick for me, if you want to call it. And that's when I was like, you know what? I just don't think
kids are for you.
Well, the whole dating someone with a kid. I don't want to date someone with a kid.
Yeah, it's hard. I tend to date men with children.
I know.
Not all of them.
I low-key think you want to be like a mother, but like not like actually have a kid.
Well, imagine if I didn't, there'd be no men left.
Because it's like,
because these men are all fucking sloppy.
Yeah, it's so rare that
it's so rare. It's so fucking rare. Like, it honestly is. Like, they're just like so sloppy that it doesn't matter where you go.
I know.
Or it doesn't matter like what state you're in. None of that shit matters. Like, imagine if that was a hard no for me, bro. It's already hard being single.
I mean, it is a hard no for me. I won't. I refuse. I'm not doing it.
You also are open to dating younger guys.
Yeah.
So that you're like, yes.
Yeah. Give me that young D. I'm just kidding.
I cannot stand you. A young dicka.
Don't edit that out. A young
But that's
dicka.
the thing is, like, if I was open to dating like an inherently younger guy, I mean, which I'm like not against it, but if I was like more into that, then like I think like I would, but I don't know. It's just so strange. My thing is this: is like, it's hard to find someone who has children, and like really seemingly has like a good co-parenting relationship.
Yeah, that is so
rare. So rare. It's like, and don't get me wrong, like there's so many like nuances that come with having a child with someone, and all the things that come with that, right? Not just even like raising the child and like being responsible for this other human being, but then a lot of the times like the relationship ended during the pregnancy or right after, and one of the people, usually the woman, and I'm not just saying that, but like in my experience it generally is the woman, still has feeling for the other person, and so that convolutes how she's able to communicate. And then usually the male or the dad isn't like as receptive, because his opinion is like, well, this bitch is just trying to spite me. But it's like, okay, let's just take a moment here and like think about this. Like, she probably still loves you, and she's watching you be with someone else while she has the kid full time. Like, there's just like, there's a lot of emotions and shit that go around dating someone with a child. But I think like for me, a red flag is like when the relationship isn't great, when like, I mean, even like the current situation that I'm like in, I'm ankle deep in right now.
So crazy that it's like a red flag, but yet you're dating.
I know. We're not dating, but it's talking. Like,
she was dating him for like a year, guys.
I was. And it's just like,
now she's sneaking around with him.
We're just having sex. Can't two people just have sex?
You can't. Not with this one. I'm sorry, but this one is just, you're in too deep.
My heart's in my pussy. Sick. The relationship you're in right now, you guys both don't have kids.
Correct.
Does he want kids? I mean,
we're both on the same, like, if it happens, it happens. There's no like timeline. It's not like that at all, which I like, because I don't know if I do, and he doesn't know if he does. Yeah. So it's like, why sit here and put this like pressure? Like, okay, we have to in like 5 years. Yeah. But why? Okay. Why is it such a like in society, like, why is it this thing that like you have to have a kid?
Yeah. Like, you're less of a woman if you don't.
That is insane to me.
I think it's weird.
That is so insane.
It's so weird, dude. It's so weird. Why don't you have kids though? Like, aside from the co-parenting aspect of it all.
I just think it's because like I know that it takes a lot of work, and I'm still so selfish with my time that I'm not ready to give up the me time. Yeah. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready, and I don't know, like, again, this goes back to like parenting. The person you choose to have a child with, you might know this person, you might think you know this person, but you don't know this person as a parent if they don't have kids already, right? Yeah. So it's like you're literally taking like a leap of faith into that and saying, okay, this man is so great to me, he's going to be a great father, but you don't know that, because if he's never had a child and you've never witnessed that, So like parenting styles, like that's important. If you both have two different parenting styles, you know, that could be like a whole other issue. And
I feel like that's not really like talked about before these people have these fucking kids.
No, and that's a big reason why there's a lot of single parent homes.
So sad.
It is.
I could never.
No, I refuse.
No,
Sorry, buckle up, buddy. You're in for the long haul.
Well, I'll say like that's probably like why a big reason why I don't have kids is because whenever, you know, an opportunity, I guess, if you will, and by opportunity I mean like a long-term relationship, or like, you know, in those long-term relationships when the conversation comes up about kids, like whenever an opportunity like that has presented itself, like one of the things is like I refuse to be a single mom.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be a single mom.
Yeah.
I don't want to put that stress on myself. I don't want to put the stress on my kid. I don't want to put the stress on another person like that. Like I want to raise a child with someone. Not saying you can't do that in separate homes, but like you can't. So, you know what I mean? And so it's like, I don't know, like I came from a divorced home, so I knew what it was like to have 2 Christmases, 2 birthdays, 2 Thanksgivings, like it was just like, dude.
Did it feel chaotic?
It was so fucking chaotic. And at the end of the day, it was like not fun.
Yeah.
It was like not a good time.
Yeah.
And so like I've never gotten to a place with someone where it was like, you know what? I want this man to raise my children.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I just feel
Same.
like I just feel like I haven't met someone like that, and
Same.
maybe I never will. And maybe like, who knows? Like maybe like you never do get there, but like I know for sure that there are women that have watched a man do some fucking mid shit and have been like, yeah, I'm gonna have that man's baby,
Which is
fucking wild, bro. Please get out of here.
Which is nuts.
But I will say this is like another reason too, is I agree with you, is the freedom. Like today I woke up not by the sound of a crying baby. And I woke up and I was able to like lay in bed for a minute, snuggle with Piper, snuggle with Kevin, make my espresso, get ready, go to the gym, take my time at the gym, and then come back and get ready and come here.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take a nap later, so I wouldn't be able to do that if I had a child.
Bitch, 100%.
Run my errands when I want to, because Fridays I don't get done till super late. So yesterday obviously took longer than usual. I'm not gonna talk about it, but I would have gone to the grocery store after the gym, right?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have gotten home till like 9.
Yeah.
And then shower and this and that. You can't do that with a baby. Like you could, but like
it's exhausting.
For a child to be dragged around at 9 p.m. at night is not. You want to talk about good parenting? You want to have your child on a schedule and a sleep schedule, right? So therefore, I'd have to rearrange everything that I already have going on.
Yeah.
And I'm just not, again, selfishness. I'm not ready for it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
yeah.
And you and I are like super. We're like big nurturers in our relationships, so we would just already naturally want to like take control and like how things operate.
For sure.
So everything really would land on us, regardless.
I mean, that person that I'm like not dating but not dating, I haven't even met his fucking kids yet, and I try and control the situation. Which I think is like also part of the problem, but like that's a separate conversation.
Yeah, that's why I have it written right here.
What does it say?
It says, "Do you think because you need things mapped out on the need to know, and these men can't really map it out in that way, that it creates a rift?" Yes, bitch, it does. Everybody, she's a control freak.
I am sick.
I will say this though, watching my brother and my sister be parents is like been such an eye-opener because they're both like so dedicated to their children.
Yeah, your sister's like, I don't know about your brother, I'm assuming he is. Your sister's a good mom.
Super. And my brother is such a great father that it's just really cool to like see people that like, you know, really engage with their children, not just like come home and because you're exhausted, you don't. No, my brother gets home and like literally will play with my niece till like she's exhausted, like, and he does this off of like a 10-hour work schedule. So it's like just to see them, and obviously Tasha like sacrifices time and travels with Cohen for his baseball. So it's just really cool because like there are parents out there that are super dedicated, but I think you and I didn't really see that growing up and didn't have that growing up. And so, and our friends that had children, it was not like that.
No. How do you feel though that your brother has your child?
It's so funny. I'll have to give you a picture so you can post it for my niece, because she's
your fucking twin.
Isn't it weird?
like, don't get me wrong, she obviously looks like your brother.
Yeah.
Because you and your brother look similar. But, like, bro, that's your kid.
She looks
It's like very concerning, honestly. Like and then like as you've like sent me pictures like over the years, I'm just like, dude, that is your fucking baby.
I know, she looks more and more like me as she gets older. It's so cute.
How does it feel? I've never had that where like I've had a baby in my life that like looked so much like me. When you see that, are you like, oh my God?
It's like I had a kid but didn't have a kid.
Yes.
Know? It could just be a
She
proud.
down to like the baby hairs,
I know.
bro.
Her baby hairs kill me.
Her face,
I know.
her brows. I'm just like, Brittany, that's your baby.
You're like, Brittany, did you have a baby without telling
Like,
me?
fuck.
I know.
It's honestly
Mamacita,
crazy.
she's so cute.
We talk about, though, society's obsession with motherhood,
Ooh.
okay? And by that, I think, like, I'm going to speak for you on this one.
Yeah.
By that, I mean, like, people who think that, like, if you don't have children, like, you're less of a person. Or, like, people who think that, like, because you don't want kids, like, why? What's wrong? Like, do you know how many times I get the question, like, why don't you have kids?
And then it's like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, you can't ask a woman that, just so you know.
It's like, but why does something have to be wrong with us to not want a child?
Exactly. Well, and I think it's so strange.
I'm like, why do you have 5 fucking kids with 5 different women? That's the real problem with society.
No, I totally agree. It's disgusting. And oh my God. But I think that what's so weird about being a woman is that like the way that we're depicted in like video games and movies and songs is it's like you end up with this guy and this baby. Why does it have to be that way?
Why?
Like, why is that even like
I don't know,
a
it's
fucking
very
thing?
odd. And it's still like that. It's like an old school traditional, as much as like everyone wants to like portray that, you know, society has changed, there's a lot of still very old school like views, and this is one of them. I feel
For sure. It's so weird.
that we have to bear children to be a woman.
Yeah. What I did want to touch on that's in the notes here, things you cannot say to women. And like I said a minute ago, one of them is, why don't you have kids? Okay? Don't ever ask a woman that. Also, one time I was on a dating app, and like this guy had asked me that question, and then when I gave him the answer, that obviously didn't work for him, because his next question was, what about your legacy? Like, don't you want a legacy? And I'm like,
but why does a child have to be a legacy? You could have a business, you could, you know, that could be your legacy. Like, why was his point to be about a child though?
I totally agree. Like, why does my legacy have to be my child? Don't get me wrong, like in a lot of cases it is, but like if that's why you're having children, then like you're having children for the wrong reason, and I feel bad for your kids.
Yeah, what are you leaving behind?
Well, that was the thing.
Besides
it's
a
like
shitload of kids.
He had 3 kids. And he
But
had
what
3
is he
kids, I think,
leaving behind to his kids?
2 different people. Who the fuck knows,
What's
bro?
the legacy?
Probably nothing.
What if they're fucking losers? What kind of legacy is that?
Probably nothing. And this is another thing you can't say to a fucking woman, okay? You cannot say you're not getting any younger.
Please stop.
Like, please shut the fuck up.
We'll box the fuck out of you.
And please don't worry about my uterus. Yeah. Or my biological clock.
Wow, you're almost 40. Okay, and what the fuck does that have to do with anything?
I can't stand that. Telling me that I'm not getting any younger, telling us that we're almost 40, we need to be concerned about it. But it's like, if I was concerned about it, then like I would be. Like, I would be having kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree. That's another thing that really irks me. Like, why do I have to be the one to like jeopardize my body for you, for your pleasure?
Yeah, totally.
It's insane to me.
Why aren't you on birth control, buddy?
Yeah. Where's the condom at, loser?
Oh, I don't like condoms.
Ew, okay, so you just fuck everybody raw, you sick son of a bee?
I don't like taking a pill that like alters
and I don't want
hormones.
a fucking STD, so you better like it.
Dating with no kids, so raising another person's children.
Yeah, toughie.
That's tough. I mean, that's like something I think about all the time.
That is also very selfless, because it's not your child.
Yeah.
You're sacrificing a lot.
Yeah.
It is. It's not for me.
It's a touchy subject.
I'm going to just be 100%.
Yeah. I mean, like, I think about it all the time because, you know, like I said earlier, I date people with kids. Yeah. And, like, I grew up with two step parents, like a stepdad and a stepmom.
Yeah.
And so like I feel like I have like a well-rounded perspective of like what I wouldn't do. And like I said, in the situation that I'm kind of in but not in now is like I don't ever want to be this person's mom. Like I'm not like here to like,
no.
You know what I mean? But the thing is like if you date a man with kids, like part of being involved in their life, it's like being involved in the kids. It's like
making the mom decisions.
And the thing is like one thing that like I always tell Quincy is I'm like, don't you just like want like another option?
Yeah.
Like rather than like having to like rely on the mother of your kids' mom to like help you with kids, the Blue Angels. Rather than like having to rely on her or like rely on a cousin or something, it's like, why wouldn't you want another person on your team who was like, fuck Laurel, can you come get the kids or whatever. I would love that shit.
Yeah.
And like I feel like, you know, if I did find someone who I did want to like raise kids with, I always thought that I would be a great parent because I grew up in such a way that like I did not like, especially now as an adult, I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, you guys were twisted. But it's like, now it's like, I feel like I have like such a spirit for it.
Yeah.
That like I would love it.
Yeah.
But it's just, I'm not one of those people who's like just gonna have kids just to have a fucking kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Agreed. We've touched this earlier in the episode, like women having children with men to like keep a man around, and we all know that how that story ends. It never keeps a man around.
Isn't that weird?
Just that mindset of like, okay, if I get pregnant, he'll have to stay with me. He doesn't have to stay with you, and 9 out of 10 times he's gonna leave you because you're having his fucking kid. He doesn't want to be with you.
Okay, I totally agree with you. Unpopular opinion, because listen, I am totally pro-choice, right? Like, if you want to have a baby, have a fucking baby. But I think that it is a bold assumption to have a child and think that like someone else is gonna like have to support it.
Yeah.
Like, like purposely like have to be there.
Yeah.
Like, let's say I got pregnant with Quincy's baby, right? It's like, not saying like he wouldn't be there, but it's like one of those things where it's like, okay, if I'm gonna have this child, then I need to understand that, you know what, I'm gonna give the father an option. Either you're in or you're out.
Yeah.
And if you're out, then fine, you're out. Then it's my decision.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But I think it's so fucking weird that these women are out here having these fucking babies and then complaining about having these fucking babies.
And then, I'm a single mother, poor me, blah, blah, blah. You chose to have the child, to keep the child.
Have an abortion while you can, guys.
Hey, pro-choice, right?
Our rights are being diminished as we speak.
Good Lord.
Have all the abortions you can, because before you know it, we're going to blink and it's going to be like Handmaid's Tale.
It's awful.
Fucking terrible, bro. So
Check
for our Into the DMs segment, we wanted to briefly kind of touch on this collab that this podcast from the East Coast wanted to do. And
super exciting, by the way.
Super exciting.
And very flattering.
Very flattering. I mean, so early on for someone to reach out and be like, hey, I'm back east, but like we should do something.
Yeah.
I was
super
like,
cool.
Super flattered.
Yeah.
Like I never thought that would even like happen.
I know, how cool.
So
how cool.
I think that's cool. So you guys should stay tuned for that, because that will be coming down the pipeline.
Yes.
I think that'll probably be like a Zoom thing.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna be like.
We'll have to see how the quality of the video.
Yeah.
We'll have to figure it out. Maybe we can even use like another like streaming, or not streaming, but like video recording. There's other things, because
technology.
Zoom is trash for video.
Yeah, and it's like it sounds like you're in a fish tank.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Audio.
Yeah.
So we'll see about that. Yes. We want to take a moment to thank our sponsors. So shout out to Fur Baby Bakery, locally owned organic dog treat brand, handmade, all natural, and zero trash ingredients. Go spoil your fur baby like they deserve. Shop online at furbabybakery.com and use promo code Don't Quote Us 10 at checkout.
1% is a locally owned brand repping high-end streetwear and gym wear that actually moves with you. Built for the bold, made for the driven. Tap in with 1% and wear what 99% won't. You can shop online at 1% Co. And percent is PRCNT. Use promo code DQU10 at checkout.
Yeah, so thanks for listening.
Thank you for listening.
These were this last episode and this episode were definitely some good listening.
Yes, very opinion drivenated too, which I do like because I think it's important for us to share our views.
Did you say driven or drivenated?
A very opinionated, very driven, very opinion drivenated. I did.
What's drivenated?
Oh my god! Very opinion
driven. Opinion driven.
Oh my god!
Drivenated. I like that fucking name.
That's crazy.
You can find us on Apple, Spotify, YouTube. Please don't watch YouTube. And you can find us on social media, TikTok and Instagram at Don't Quote Us Podcast with 2 T's. But I think that's it for this episode.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah, and don't quote us.
Don't quote us.
Don't